Here's a quick tour of the Senior Finances newsletter system. Of course, once you subscribe, we give you a username and a password to log in. The first thing you see after you log in is the free email newsletter subscribers section. These are subscribers we place into your account automatically without you doing anything. These people come from ads we run on the internet offering a free subscription to the newsletter, so when someone fills out one of these forms and they're in your geographic area, we will automatically add them to your account and to your list of people who get your newsletter. So it's just a free way to get new prospects, and it's a unique feature of our newsletter. When you subscribe, you may also get some new prospects and hopefully some new clients. There's no other newsletter that we know of that has this feature. In the account statistics section, you'll see everything about your account, the articles available, how many active subscribers you have, how many articles were forwarded to a friend, and so on. Next, you have your monthly newsletter dispatch history, how many people got your newsletter each month, etc. On the right, you see a count of any time an email address has failed. Anytime an email bounces because of delivery issues, you'll get a separate notice so that you can fix it. This entire page is an overview of your newsletter account, the big picture. Now let's look at a few details. On this page, you'll enter or edit your personal profile. Obviously, when you first start out, you put in your profile name, your phone number, etc. This is the information that will display on your newsletter when it goes out to your subscribers. Here, you can also upload a photo that gets inserted into the header of the newsletter. This setup is very simple and straightforward, but if for any reason you get stuck, we have very detailed instructions so that you can get your personal information set up just the way you want it. And then you can change this anytime you need. Maybe your phone number changes or something else happens. Perhaps you get the CFP credential. You just add that to your bio. Below, there's room for compliance information that your broker-dealer may want you to add. Now that you have it all set up with your photo and your personalization, let's select some articles for your newsletter. You select articles once a month. You come to this page and you select 3 articles from the listing. Then, after your newsletter is published on the 3rd of the month, you come back and select 3 new articles for the next month, and so on. Notice there's a column labeled FINRA, where you can click to get the FINRA review letter for the article you select, or access the print version if you wish to use it for some other purpose. As long as you have an active subscription, you have rights to these articles to use as you wish. By the way, we have about 300 articles in the library, but at any time if you want to write your own article, no problem. You click Your Articles and you have an opportunity to add your own custom articles if you desire. Once you select 3 articles, you can see what your newsletter will look like by clicking the button that appears at the top of the page, Preview Newsletter. So when you click on this, notice it gives you a preview of your newsletter with the 3 articles you selected. At the bottom of each article is a link which solicits the newsletter recipient to contact you to ask a question about the article they just read. There's a second link that allows the recipient to forward the newsletter to a friend so you can get some referrals. In a minute, I'll show you what happens when the recipient clicks those links. You also see at the bottom of the newsletter all your contact information and photo, all of the information you entered when you created your profile. Okay, so what happens when your newsletter recipient, Margaret, clicks the link to have a question answered? She sees this form which asks for her contact information and then gives her plenty of space to type her question. This will come to you as an email and tells you which article she was reading. This is a great way to have prospects contact you for a change, as these inbound contacts solidify you as the trusted advisor and also give rise to income opportunities. And what happens if Margaret clicks the other link to send the article to a friend? This form appears and once again she sees your good-looking face. All she does is fill in the first name, last name, and email address of her friends and clicks Send Now. When Margaret does that, you'll also get an email with the contact information of these people so you'll know their names and their email addresses. These people will automatically be added to your newsletter subscriber list. Let's take a quick look at your subscriber list. This is the section where your subscribers are maintained. When you start out, you upload them and we give you instructions on how to upload them from your CRM system like ACT or Goldmine or Maximizer or Salesforce or even Excel, anything like that. We give you instructions on how to upload your file, but you can also access the list manually. So if your prospect, Mr. O'Malley, changes his email address, no problem. You click here to edit subscriber, and you'll be able to change the contact information for anyone. The same goes for additions or deletions. If you ever need some help or support, you click here. You tell us what the issue is and you'll hear back from us usually the same day and certainly within 24 business hours.